show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Mets are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, they played great in this series so far, Matty. Really taking it to their division rival and a chance to absolutely bury them here today. It's always fun to sweep a series, especially in front of the home fans. So we'll see if they come out and finish the job in this one.
Taijuan Walker, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, the results always haven't been good with Taijuan Walker, and I have a slogan with Taijuan Walker. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when he gives up on himself. A big, strong guy, still has a good arm, good enough fastball with some velo. His off-speed pitches are good enough. It's about confidence, and if Taijuan Walker can find it, he'll take it to that next level.
No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, man, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
I'm sure that that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
In is Jorge Soler. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
And now in the box, Brian Anderson. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Miami's out in front 2-0. Jesus Luzardo starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches. But when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 11 home runs and 48 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 3rd.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, John Birdie.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The Metropolitans do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pilar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
So now to the plate, Alex Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Fouled away. Jackson, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a liner, but he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus Luzardo. And now the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pilar gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lindor is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Michael Conforto is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lindor stands at first with one out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A runner on first with two away. Off and running is Lindor. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Striding in is Jazz Chisholm. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Chisholm is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from 2nd to 3rd, and oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. A ball and no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at 1st as the run comes in to score.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
The pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Third baseman, number 1. Double play.
Back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. VR, a native of the Dominican Republic, is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
This is skied into short left center. Rojas is calling for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Cooper has got it, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in is the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now. Right there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, John Birdie.
Next to hit, John Birdie. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Hey!
The 0-1 on its way. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
To the plate now, Alex Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Birdie leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Jesus Luzardo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Softly on the line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One and 1 to count. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Ball 2.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Birdie is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next, it'll be Michael Conforto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. First pitch of the AB now. And this is low, ball 1.
That's
2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Thank you.
Line drive to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up, Miguel Rojas. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking him out today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Slow roller left side. And And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next up is Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. The pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate, Jorge Soler.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far.
The center fielder, Kevin Ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, James McCann, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Looking at his career totals, McCann brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Nope, that's
Low, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Joey Lucchese takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Joey Lucchese.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Jesus Sanchez is on deck. The 3-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one, with no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box, Alex Jackson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jesus Luzardo.
In now, Jesus Luzardo. Oh for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Pause and the 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jazz Chisholm hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last 8.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. He grounded out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th.
Leading up for the bat, the second baseman, number 6.
Pitch on the way. Jeff McNeil stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
And now Dominic Smith. First pitch of the AB now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Cooper has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Miami's out in. And now here is Garrett Cooper, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Got in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
At the plate now is Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins on top, 4-0. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. At the plate now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Pilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the net. Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The numbers, 282 to start play, 13 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tanner Scott will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jesus Aguilar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. But two come across. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Ready to begin the eighth, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Center fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The Mets entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one. And there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast. And if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to bat, John Verdi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
The catcher, number 15,
Now it'll be Alex Jackson, delivered an RBI single last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One and one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Marlins lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. So here is Jeff McNeil. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Sanchez comes on now, and he has it one down.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next up from New York, Dominic Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman,
is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 52, Anthony.
So here's Pete Alonso, and he takes ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the match, the shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Now here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. There is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Up next, Miguel Rojas grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Next to stand in is Garrett Cooper. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Cooper is off at first with 2 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar able to track it down for the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Dylan Floro enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. One and two, here it comes.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Kevin Villar. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
So the next to bat will be James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jesus Luzardo with his 4th win this season. Dylan Floro closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 6 games out of first. And the Marlins are 3rd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Colorado Rockies held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 1-0. As of right now, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 2.5 games out of first. The Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of 2nd, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The San Francisco Giants earned the 4-game series sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-5. As of today, the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. While the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, they trail by 8.5 games. Chris Sale keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 3-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 17 games out of first, while the Red Sox are atop the division, 2 games up on 2nd place. Wilson Ramos had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading Detroit over Oakland 5-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 18 games out of first, while the Athletics sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 10.5 back. The Royals earned the 3-game series sweep as they pounded the Indians 6-0. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card, while the Indians are third in the division, 6.5 games back. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.